Coming up this afternoon on CFUT, Simon continues this week's story on Magic Land. Franklin Turk tries to connect with teens on the street, and Tech Talk with Bacon Ruthersworth looks at the technology of tomorrow. But first, it's Local Mix with Deborah Thibodeau.
Hello and welcome to Local Mix with me, Deborah Thibodeau. I'm your host, Deborah Thibodeau. Today we have three local people who are really cool and are going to be talking to us about the things they have done and local events. First up is Buck Chudley. He is a corn farmer.
Pleasure to be here. I love corn.
Excellent.
Love corn.
That's wonderful. Next we have Chester Fields, who's a local record holder.
Hi, I'm currently going for the record for sitting in the room with the most low-budget cable people.
Oh, that's very, very mean. All right, and finally we have Ramses Jerko, who is a local high school teacher and inventor. He's discovered that you can dress as animals.
That's right.
Right. Let's start with you, Ramses. How do you dress as an animal?
I don't dress as an animal, but I recently discovered that people can dress as animals.
What kind of animals?
It's really as far as your imagination can take you, except for the fact that it has to be a real animal, and we already know all of the real animals, so your imagination can only go so far.
Right. So if I wanted to dress as some sort of wyvern
That's not a real animal.
All right, so that's right out. Okay, what if I wanted to dress as like a cat, like a Halloween costume?
You could totally dress as a cat, and it's kind of amazing because you could just dress as a cat by putting some ears on your head, or you could dress as a cat by painting your face, or some people go as far as to dress up in an entire outfit. It even has a tail. And if to look at them, you wouldn't even think that they were anything but a giant cat.
Interesting.
How many animals can you be at once? Like if there was how many people have dressed up as an animal all at the same time?
I've seen at least 10 or 11 people together dressed up as animals. I have to imagine that there's room for more, but the room they were in wasn't very large.
Is it just animals, or could you dress up like a vegetable, like corn, for example? Is that a thing somebody could do? Could a man become corn? If
Oh my God! You could dress up as corn.
Oh, I got some phone calls to make.
Oh my
after
God!
the show.
I'd like to take ownership of that, since I was the one who suggested dressing up as a bunch of other things.
Oh, you do what you like. I'm after the
New
show.
world record, I'll let it know. World record here, Chesterfield, most dressed up as corn.
Yes,
Zero.
I would like to remind our viewers that Chester Fields holds a number of Guinness records. In fact, you hold the local record for the most records held by anyone in our town.
I know, and it's a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
Yeah.
Currently, I'm going for, like I said, I was going for one record just now, but I also brought on my clicking thing, and I found this in the parking lot. I'm currently going for the most clicks on this clicking thing. I don't know what the record is, so that's why I'm going with it right now.
Well, I'm pretty excited. Well, you also have some other records that you've already achieved. You currently hold the Guinness World Record for most clothes pegs put on your face.
Yeah, I one day I was putting my laundry up on the line, and I was like, wow, do those hurt? And I put 3 on my face, and then my wife came out and said, man, that's got to be some sort of record. And we checked, and there wasn't one.
That's amazing.
So now it's me.
So 3 clothes pegs.
3 clothespins, the current record, yeah.
I never would have thought to put any on my face.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I'm the record holder.
What an astounding achievement.
Well, I got to bring this town on the map. That's my goal.
That's fair.
What other records do you hold?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. I currently hold records for putting the most ties on at once.
How many?
4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who would ever think to put on more than one tie?
I know. It was my wife, just a crazy lady. She's such a, hi, by the way, Tina. Hi, I'm on TV. You said I would never get on here, but look at me now. So she said, hey, you've got 4 ties. And I put them on, and now I've got a record.
Wow. know. It's so nice to have a supportive home life.
Oh, it is. It is.
Alrighty. Now, before we move on to Buck Chudley, you do hold one more record, which is even more impressive than the other two.
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't embarrass me with this one.
Oh, but this one's the pride of our town.
What is it?
Well, you hold the record for the most pairs of pants worn concurrently with another person.
That's true. One other person.
Was it your cousin Doug?
It was Doug. Yeah, we were at the local Value Village. Am I allowed to say that on air?
I mean, we try not to give, because of our public mandate, we try to keep the advertising off the air, but I won't tell anybody if you won't.
Right. So we were at the local store where people can afford things. And we went there and we just saw this giant pants. And my cousin and I said, that'd be funny if we got in them.
And then when the police came, you explained that it was a record.
And they were like, "Oh, you're Chester Fields," and I'm like, "That's me," and they let me off scot-free. My cousin's in jail though.
So are you saying?
Well, but that was on the drug charges, though, right?
Oh yeah. I mean,
that wasn't anything to do with the pants. Don't worry, viewers.
Chester Fields says, "Don't do drugs, kids."
Are you saying that
don't
it's
listen to Doug
possible
Fields
for one person to dress up as two people?
No,
Yeah.
Oh my God!
You got that backwards. It's for two people to dress as one person.
Right, where you
Or half a person.
Oh, that makes a
from
lot
the
more
waist
sense.
down.
yeah, you meld consciousness.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Even I know that.
Hold on. I just want to go back to voice of reason on our panel, reoccurring guest, public favorite, Buck Chudley, corn farmer. Buck, this is your 9th appearance on this show, isn't it?
I just keep coming back, just like the corn crops every year, every quarter, every month. Every week, actually. I love this show.
Oh, we love having you. Do you have any exciting corn stories for us this week?
I always got exciting corn stories. We did the harvest this month.
Mm-hmm. How was it?
We harvested all of the corn.
That's fantastic.
And we sent it to market, and we got paid for it. We get subsidized real good, too. Sometimes we don't get any corn at all. We still get paid.
What's the biggest corn?
Oh, the biggest corn. Well, that's the elephant corn. We don't see much of that around these parts, but it's real big.
So if somebody
probably in one of your record books, actually.
Oh, I'll have to check it out. If somebody brought corn to our little town, an elephant corn, that would be a big deal.
It'd be dangerous, though. It's an invasive species.
Oh.
How
many invasive species do we have in here?
Well, none.
Oh.
Otherwise, corn would be wiped out.
That's a good double
the
whammy then for
elephant corn
me.
gets so big by eating up all the other little corns. It's like, you seen that musical, Little Shop of Horrors?
No.
It's like that, but a big cob of corn.
Oh.
That sounds very exciting.
It's very exotic.
Speaking of exotic and exciting things, I do want to move on to the local news part of the show. So the high school volleyball team, the local Pandas, came in 7th at the regional quarterfinals. Isn't that great?
That's great.
Now, Ramses, don't you have a kid on the local Pandas?
I do, yes. She's a little embarrassed that I came on the show today, since I'm also a professor of anthropology at the local high school, and I teach social studies is what my actual job is, but I like to think I'm a professor of anthropology. But, hi, Tina. It's Daddy. I'm on the air.
Is your wife and your daughter both named Tina?
Yeah, my wife and my daughter both named Tina.
My daughter's best friend is also named Tina. That's amazing.
Well, it is. That's the one record I'll never be able to get. Really.
Really?
Is
Most number of people named Tina.
Tina on that I don't.
Maybe our town already holds that record though.
See, maybe
That'd
we
be
need
so
to.
nice.
We clearly need to get working on this. Is to corral all of our Tinas and we count them. And then maybe put a little number on them, because that's got to be confusing.
I think maybe we should give them all like a cookie or something for their time.
Right, yeah.
Because I wouldn't want to stand around.
After we brand them with which number they are.
Oh,
maybe
and then
we
we can
just
have
give
them
them a
dress up as
Post-it.
animals.
Oh,
I
right.
was going to say, your little daughter, she's on the team Panda?
She's on the local pandas, yes.
Does that mean they could dress like pandas? Is that a thing they could do?
There is one person, when I went to a game recently, who showed up in a panda costume, but because they didn't put the head on, I didn't consider them dressed up as a panda. And it had never occurred to me until I'd seen somebody dressed up as an actual animal that you could do that. I just thought they were wearing an unusually large black and white suit.
Are you going to be publishing a paper?
I'm going to have to publish a paper because I don't think anyone's ever heard of this before. I brought some props. This is what people wear to pretend to be a unicorn.
But I thought you said dressing up as an imaginary animal wouldn't count.
It's weird, right? I see people wearing this all the time, and I had to take it away because I'm like, you're not an actual animal.
Well, I know I've seen one of those before.
Yeah, me too.
I'm pretty sure I saw it in like my wife's dresser drawer.
Oh, maybe she likes to pretend to be a unicorn.
Oh, that's got to be it.
Maybe.
It's more of a children's
I'm
toy.
sorry,
is what I
I'm
think
getting
about.
some breaking news. All right, okay. Ooh, the Children's Circus is visiting next week.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
Relief.
The children's circus is just like a bonanza
I
every
love
year.
it when they make them walk in circles around the ring.
How many times do you think someone's walked around a circle?
At least 10 times in a circle. One of those big circles. Children can't walk very far. They get tired easily.
We sell so much popcorn at the circus.
I was just
It's-
about to ask you about the popcorn.
It's actually ridiculous.
That's fascinating.
I wonder sometimes if it's illegal, but I don't believe that it is. I should probably check with my lawyer. But yeah, the markup on it is, well, it's absurd. We're talking 10,000% off what we make. It's actually, we're just robbing people. We may as well rob them at gunpoint. That would be making less money than we make off of the popcorn.
Wow.
What an amazing insight into the corn industry.
It's a real racket.
This is why we keep having to have Buck back week after week. We get letters, tens of letters over a year.
You're a staple in our community, Buck.
A staple, just like corn.
Wow, such insight from Buck Chudley. And on that note, we do have to throw to these messages from
Brought
our
you some ears
sponsors.
to wear.
Oh, that's so exciting! So should I be dressing as a rabbit?
Maybe.
Or are these cat ears? Hey, would that make me Catwoman? Didn't Catwoman already dress like a cat?
I think Catwoman is just a woman who likes to think she's a cat.
Okay, so that doesn't count.
She's never dressed up as a cat before.
I'm very excited to hear these specific reasons about why people would dress like animals. I look forward to your paper, but first, we do have to throw to a message from these sponsors.
Bye, corn.
Hey everybody, welcome to Fit Spot, the show that gets you firm in 5 minutes.
Today we're going to show you the new workout that is making waves, Muscle Touch.
That's right, you can get fit by just touching your muscles.
Are you ready, Jerry?
Are you ready, Susan? Let's do this. Oh yeah, do you feel the burn, Susan?
Not really, Jerry.
Well, then let's step it up a notch and touch abs. Play them like a keyboard.
Wow, I think I'm doing it.
Muscle touching works by telling your muscles you want them to get bigger.
They know because you're touching them.
Muscles are easily confused.
Jerry, I think I'm ready to move on to advanced muscle touching.
Okay, well, you know muscle touching is great to do alone, but it's even better with a partner.
So find a partner to help you touch the muscles that are dangerous for you to touch.
Wow, this sure is fun.
It could be.
Now remember, if you do this at home, only touch soft tissue.
Other workouts might want you to touch your toes, but they're made out of bones. Do not do that with Muscle Touch.
Also, do not touch your teeth. That is only for dentists and God. Okay, Susan, are you ready to take this workout to the max?
I sure am, Jerry.
Okay. Yeah! Well, until next time, make friends and get firm.
Fit Spot.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Magic Land. I'm here with Gib, and
Hey.
today we're going to be reading from one of my favorite stories.
Oh.
This is Johnny's Pregnant Bride
Um.
by Carolyn Zane.
What? Okay.
Now, this book has many wonderful parts in it, but I'd just like to read you some of my favorites.
Okay.
When Emmeline dialed her coworker from the car phone, while still in Mr. Chase's parking lot, she'd been unable to stem the tide of tears. When she was finally coherent, the whole sordid story poured out, and Nora was devastated for her friend. What did he look like, honey? Emmeline sighed a ragged sigh into the phone's mouthpiece. Gorgeous. Far too gorgeous for me. She emitted a small, derisive laugh. He was tall, dark, and handsome, and had deep dimples in each cheek.
This is boring.
But there's a lot of he's cowboy-like.
You skip ahead.
There's a lot of wonderful, many pages of description. Okay, well.
I don't care about
Here's
Johnny
another
Man.
wonderful part here.
Okay.
Sorry about this, Johnny murmured as he pulled her into her arms before either of them could change their minds. The orchestra struck up another sweeping dance number, and they swayed to the music. He lowered his head, and his lips sought hers. And just as he feared during the first kiss, Emmeline could swear that her heart was about to plunge through her cleavage. Once again, she trod on his toe, but he didn't seem to notice.
Weird move.
His lips settled over hers, probing, teasing, driving an incredible ache into the pit of her stomach.
Nothing romantic has ever used the word probing.
Deliberately, she kept her eyes open, fighting the sensation, and concentrated on the waltz. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. She chanted in her brain as he murmured the sweet nothings of the typical enamored groom against her mouth.
Just keep waltzing, just keep waltzing, just keep waltzing.
Tiny kisses along her jawline.
Blah. No.
Or settling on her lips and tongue.
No.
Against the side of her neck.
Whoa. Blah. No. Skip ahead.
Someone moaned, and she had a sneaking suspicion it was herself. Are you sure you don't want to hear more?
The most passive voice moan I've ever heard.
All right.
Someone moaned. It might have been me.
Well, later that night, Johnny woke up in a pool of sweat. He had been dreaming of Emmeline. They were trapped in a sauna together, and she was naked except for some wild, beaded, and feathered underwear.
Whoa.
Her legs were not, he was chagrined to find, the only shapely thing about his wife.
Who's wearing...
She kissed him again and again, pulling him toward her, sending him into orbit. But no, he had to resist. He had to fight. They had a legal agreement. Someday, he would find a real wife.
Feathered underwear in a sauna?
One that would meet all his specific requirements.
This is weird, man.
Until then, he had to cool off. Give his head a firm shake to clear out the cobwebs. Oh, what a nightmare.
Can you skip to your next excerpt, please?
Well, there's so much...
This is weird.
Prose is what you're missing.
Yeah, sure. Beaded, feathered underwear in a sauna. That sounds great.
All right. Though the feel of Emmeline's skin was nothing but a memory, it continued to hold him under its spell. Without warning, it seemed like the perfect cad in front of those who were enjoying Big Daddy's enthusiastic instruction. Johnny had hugged, caressed, and kissed Emmeline over the course of the evening till he feared he'd explode from suppressed desire.
I have some questions.
Fingers curling around the iron rail, Johnny fought the urge to punch a hole in the wall. No thanks to his meddling family, he was beginning to fall in love with his wife. And this was not good.
Who's Big Daddy?
No, not good at all.
No, not good at all.
It's true. What's going to happen with Johnny and Emmeline?
I don't know.
Well, I'm sure, just like me, Gib is going to be all excited to see what's going to happen. But we'll have to wait until next week.
False.
When we find out more about Johnny's pregnant bride.
What a weird name.
But until then, here's a word from our sponsors.
Feathered underwear in a sauna.
Teen girls are the fastest growing demographic in North America, but who are they? What are their wants? What's hip? So I've created this in-depth report to find out about their habits, their needs, their most inner desires. You there, teen girl, what are you about?
5'4"?
Seriously, what about your interests?
I like food and turtles. My mom got me a turtle necklace once when she went to Hawaii with her boyfriend Nick.
Oh,
Yeah, Dad doesn't like Nick very much.
that's great. Next girl. Teen, what's your problem?
Drugs.
What?
I have to take them every 8 hours or I die. Modern medicine is amazing.
More teens! You there, third actual team. What occupies your mind?
Well, I've been thinking a lot about the Hegelian concept of the Geist and like what kind of age we live in, because there's a lot of writing about how this is the modernist age, but I'm also thinking that maybe we've finally moved into a postmodernist era, and like it's very interesting to me. I'm also wondering if Connor has a crush on me.
I don't.
I think he does.
Next team. You there, penultimate team. What's your problem?
I'm worried about my mom.
What's her problem?
Oh, she said that Dungeons & Dragons is a dark path to Satan, but I have an 8th level druid and I don't want to throw away all that time.
I hope you can come to an understanding with her.
Oh, it's cool. My best friend Tina and I put a hex on her.
Final team.
Hello, yes, I am teenage girl.
Terrific. What are your interests?
Going to bed early, finishing homework on time, and crushing on sweet dreamboat Connor.
What the fuck, Amy?
We just work better together. Also, he has held my hand twice. Suck it, Cindy.
No more teens. There you have it. This story has a beginning, and in this reporter's opinion, an end. Back to you in the studio.
Hello. Look behind you. Now look in front of you. That is the future. The future in front of us. Hi there. I'm Bacon Ruthersworth. And here on Tech Talk, we talk to all of the future inventors of the world. I'm so excited to see what is going to happen to us in the future. My first guest is Clint Cranston from Ohio. Clint, why don't you come on in here?
Actually, it's Colonel Clint, actually, of the U.S. Navy Corps.
Oh, that's the Army.
Yes, that is we're like the Army of the Seas.
Oh, is that using technology?
We are using and inventing new types of technology every day to help.
Cool technology.
Technology keeps this nation safe.
Cool technology.
And I've brought some of our new technology here to show you today.
Oh, what have you brought for us on our show?
Well, this is a bone conduction unit.
I see.
Now, we've found that our soldiers in the field have a hard time hearing each other over all of the explosions and the people that they are defending against this nation. And so we need to make sure that they can hear each other. So a while back, we developed these bone conduction units that allow people to speak with each other. But then we made an amazing discovery.
What was that discovery?
If you turn up the power, you can actually transmit sight.
Like you could see through walls.
Like seeing through walls or seeing what someone else is seeing.
Well, do you ever find you have any sort of problems with the art of seduction?
Yes, indeed. That is something that our operatives, our female operatives and the spies, let's call them what they are.
Are you saying that all female operatives are spies?
In my line of work, yes, you must do that.
I see. Cool technology. What else do you have to say about your device?
Would you like to give it a try?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to need you to take this.
Okay.
I'm going to need you to push that against your skull.
Like on the back of it?
I'm just going to get my hand over there.
Okay.
Wherever's comfortable.
Right.
Do the same thing here, okay? And, all right, and now I'm going to need you to think real hard.
Okay. Do I have to think about anything in particular?
I'm going to, hold on. I'm getting it. I'm getting something. I'm seeing a whole lot of woman.
Yeah, that's all I think about. When I see you, I think about women.
Wow. That's amazing.
This device. Okay, now let me try you. Okay, hold on. All right, think really hard.
Right, let me turn up the power here.
Okay. Oh, okay, that's got a bit of juice on it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking, and I'm hearing your thoughts, and you're thinking of a greased up Matthew McConaughey.
That's astounding.
This device clearly works. That's what you were thinking.
That's exactly what I was thinking. The grease is really something that I didn't think would travel through.
Man, that's cool technology.
Cool technology.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show, Clint.
Anytime we've got something to show you, I hope you'll have us back to help keep this nation safe.
Absolutely. Get off my show. Up next, we've got another person who is bringing you future technology that you'll be sure to use in the future. Please welcome Leaf Knuckleman. Hi, Leaf.
Hi.
Wow. Did you invent some sort of device that makes us wear the same thing?
No, but you look great.
Oh, you do too. Maybe, are you my clone?
No.
Man, I woke up this morning thinking I was thinking of a soulful rendition of Old Man River.
I was thinking of a kind of upbeat rendition of Old Man River, so I guess we're not that alike after all.
Oh. Cool technology. What did you bring for us today?
Well, you'd be surprised to find out that I actually have it upon my person at this very moment.
Wow! What kind of device is this?
Well, I think this is the next level in telephone technology. I know we've just seen some phones, but let me show you this. This is what I call the one-way telephone.
Wow! So everybody's thinking of communications devices. That's amazing.
It's pretty cool technology.
Cool technology?
Yeah.
So what does this device do?
Well, you'll notice that it has all the normal touch-tone buttons that you would expect from a telephone, and a speaker, but no microphone.
Oh, so people talk in one end and you just hear?
Yeah, so I could call my mom. She likes when I give her a call.
Who doesn't? Call your mom's friends. Cool technology.
And then she can just talk at me.
Right, and I mean that's probably the big thing is moms, they don't want to hear you talk back. They just want to tell you.
It's great. She can talk all she wants, and I can be running the blender or working out or listening to some sweet jams like Upbeat Old Man River, and my mom will never know.
That's great. I mean, if I had a dime every time a box without hinges, keys, lids, and had a golden treasure hidden inside popped up, and I wanted my mom to tell me about it, there have been so many times where she couldn't get a hold of me.
Yeah.
But now with this device we can, you're saying?
Yeah. Now I went through many prototypes. In fact, one of my earliest prototypes.
You're getting really quite friendly with me.
One of my earliest prototypes.
I like your pocket too. There we go.
Thanks.
That's pocket friends. Cool technology.
One of my earliest prototypes was just ejaculating a pound of tinsel.
What? Wow. Is that what's inside?
No, but it was pretty cool technology.
That's cool technology. Wow. That's amazing. Well, Leaf, thank you so much for being on my show. I sure can't wait to hear my mom talk to me and not be able to defend myself.
I'll call you later, but you won't hear me.
Wow. We've got one more guest on our show. And I'm so excited for, oh man, the one, the legend you've all been waiting for. I know all four of you on the closed circuit tuned in for this one. It's Ronaldo Von Gary Glenn Ross.
It is I, Ronaldo Von Gary Glenn Ross.
Wow, I'm so excited to have you on the show again, Ronaldo.
It's so good to see you, Mr. Bacon.
Oh, wow. Do you mind if I call you just Gary?
You can just call me Gary if you like. That was my mother's name.
All right. What if I call you Ronaldo?
If you call me Ronaldo, that's my name.
What if I call you Vaughn?
Vaughn, we don't like to talk about Vaughn. He's a part of the family that's embarrassed everybody.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Well, wow, you're back on the show. You seem to have some sort of device. What kind of device do you have today?
Oh, friends, say hello to Mr. Cobra.
Whoa, Mr. Cobra. What does that do?
Well, do you know how Mr. Coffee makes you coffee?
Does this make me cobras?
No, this makes you snake venom.
so the venom that's inside of snakes.
That's right. All you do is you dial up the strength. So you go from you might go from a garter snake, which has no venom at all, and you go through rattler, you go through asp, you go to black mamba. Eventually, you end up at the scariest snake of all, the king batten down holy crapo snake. And then I can turn up how much volume of venom I wanted to spit out. It spits out a whole bunch of venom right now. And then when I press the button, it will just start shooting venom out the top like a cool little fountain.
Right. And so how do you capture the snake venom?
I don't know. It hasn't been tested yet.
Oh, that's fair. But I mean, that is the most important thing on our show. For showing off A, cool technology. And B, brand new devices that may not be tested yet, but will bring plenty of happiness in the future. You know, a lot of celebrities out there are thinking about Rudolph's bright red balls. Mm-hmm. How does this affect that?
How did you think Rudolph got such bright red balls?
Oh, was this from the Humunga Dunga snake?
It's from small injections of snake venom to make him more resistant to large doses of snake venom.
Right, okay.
I took that idea from the classic children's Christmas song, and I adapted it into Mr. Cobra, that we might all be able to expose ourselves to tiny doses of snake venom, and eventually use it as a replacement for Viagra!
Oh, wow, that's amazing! Oh, everybody's going to be so excited about that.
I'm excited now! What a hell of a pull that was!
Yes, quite.
Cool technology!
Cool technology! We're gonna, thank you so much, Ronaldo. I'm really excited about this device. This has been so much fun. Wow, you got a firm handshake.
A hell of a handshake!
Okay, thank you, Ronaldo. Please leave.
I'm going now!
Okay. Wow, this has been such an exciting episode of Tech Talk with me, Bacon Rothersworth. As always, I like to sign off with a few words of wisdom before we cut to our sponsors. Thank you. That's Denise over there, my assistant stage manager. Thank you, Denise. As always, we sign off with some words of wisdom. Injecting speed into one arm and then a horse tranquilizer into the other. Thank you so much. This has been Tech Talk. See you next week.
Trees, insects, plants, other trees, bugs, so many bugs. Legally unidentifiable crowds of people? We have footage of all of that and more. Recorded on super highest quality SVHS. Put 9986 exact change only in a plain envelope and mail it to me. Footage so realistic you'll think we've taken the very life force of the trees and plants and bugs and things, and you're right, but they live on in these tiny magnetic patterns and in Valhalla, where all warrior souls go to feast for eternity. Dave's overstock stock. Send money, please.
When you get hold of the...
The audio cut out. Just whoop, one sec, guys. Okay, how about just do the audio for the commercial? You guys know these commercials. Just we haven't to watch them so much. Just do that.
Okay. No, that's not how that. I mean, pew pew. No, I don't think we can do this.
You got the power with Nintendo.
I think he's right. I think we can just make something up.
Have you ever wanted to have giant hair, kids?
Man. Oh, man, this is how I'm going to look when I grow up.
Oh, check it out. I'm grinding that into her ass.
Oh, now I can comb it and have a good time.
And then, oh, look at me. I'm pretty with a bow.
Wow. Man, you look just like my mother. I'm so excited to be hanging out with you.
We've been to the place a lot. Buy more stuff from Kenner. Oh my god, these turnips are going, whoa, hey Birdie, look at my crops. I just finished them. Now they're just a race of vegetables. Wait a second.
Wait.
Can we use these for breakfast? Of course we can, it's meat. You are gonna meet my breakfast at McDonald's.
Yay!
We're already there. Hey, guess what's inside this?
Is it my parents?
Oh, hey everybody. I've just got some problems I need to talk about. Oh, but you know what? I'm feeling a little... I just don't know how to express myself. I'm so angry and nauseous and a little bit horny sometimes too, and it's just I'm so worried.
Oh, well, that's a common ailment for women your age and all sorts of women out there. In fact, this guy's responsible. Yeah, Tad Feelings. Tad Feelings has kind of been doing that to a lot of women these days, and Ronald Tad Feelings, he's never been married. And
I've never been married, and I never want to be married. I mean, this girl clearly sounds like she's got some issues she's working with. I mean, I'm a multi-million-dollar guy. I can't be seen around with some girl who's dyeing her hair blonde. That's just crazy. But you know what? I'm going to ride off in my sports car.
He's going to ride off in his sports car. Now, this guy, Chuck's a whole bunch of fun, but he's got this weird thing growing under his nose. Let's see what he has to say. He's never been married either.
So I call my invention lip hair, and I think it'll really catch on. It's like eyebrows for under your nose. And, like, I've gotten a lot of positive response, and I wanted to take it on the road, like a road show for my face.
Oh, he sounds like a real entrepreneur. But this last guy, Gary's got a shirt with no collar, and you know what that means, ladies? He's ready for a wild ride. Please welcome Scott Gary. He's also never been married.
Yeah, you know, I've never been married. It's just, I can't seem to have, that seems to hold me down like that. I gotta keep moving forward. I can't be tied down with a tie, or a woman, or really any sort of worldly possessions.
All right, that's all we got to hear from Tad Gary there. Scott Gary, and the Chuck. But my question for you, ladies, I need you all to vote. Which one of them do you think has the most STIs? We'll be back after another commercial, I'm sure, where we get to discuss that. Let's see what you think.
I'm so nervous because a lot of these are like, I really like the lip hair. It's unique.
I like the lip hair too. I never tried to grow any lip hair myself. He's got the patent on it after all, and I think we'll be right back after this. Don't go away. You can't go away.
Oh, I really wish I could go away. I've still got that horny problem going on.
Oh, tell me a little more about your horny problem.
I have very short hair and not a lot of time.
Oh man, I'm so excited for this gum.
Yum! It's squishy.
Yeah, gum. You put it in your mouth.
Haha, win a record. I'm best at sports.
I'm carefree. When you don't want to pay attention in class.
You want the freshness.
Do a fucking flip. Who cares? Eat some gum. That's the only way that you can chew away your problems.
Wow, look at this robot I've made. Holy crap.
I am gigantic. This is inappropriate.
What the hell? Were you excited to see me, small child?
I love bear bands.
I'm a tiny bear. You're on
cursed.
LSD.
We're going to kill your family.
Go to sleep, little dog. You're alive now.
I'm giant now.
Whoa.
Come on down to Toys R Us. We own your soul.
Hi. Welcome to Coffee Talk. My name is Corrine, and I'm here to talk to you about coffee and vaginas. I have a vagina and a cup of coffee, which makes me uniquely qualified for this subject. But not everybody is as blessed as me. Some people have a house.
Some people don't have coffee or a vagina. This man in this office has been calling to try to get his own cup of coffee. These people have been researching coffee for days. They've never seen a vagina. This man believes that if he shoves his phone into the wall, he'll eventually get a cup of coffee. In the meantime, he's coming up with a new way of representing vaginas on the internet. What's the internet? It's where you order coffee.
I'm just here programming day in and day out. This is probably the most important thing that I've ever done in my life. If only there was a way that I could somehow just get more energy to get this programming done. It's something I've wished for, but I've just never been able to find.
Scott was thinking that perhaps if he put coffee on his newspaper, that it would tell everybody to bring him more coffee. Instead, the random code he was using confused people and made them scared for their lives.
I'm very confused by the lack of coffee available to the people in my building that I own and run and develop for and get money from.
Soon, Richard will have coffee piped fresh into his house through a third tap in his kitchen. He's also seen 150 vaginas.
I've seen 150 vaginas.
This coffee research arm at the local government office is starting to convince people that all they need to do is pay for coffee outside, wrapped in a newspaper.
Well, as you can see, we've got a lot of research going towards coffee, but very little movement has been made on the vagina front. However,
Whoa, well, hello, kids. Are you excited to talk about drugs?
I'm here for drugs. Well, at least a conversation.
I'm so high!
I'm underwater.
Are you guys drugs?
Is this dog dead?
Drugs and a dog.
Wow.
Drugs.
Oh no, the drug dog noticed us. Sniff away,
Everyone
kids.
run!
This show is about doing drugs.
And then I said to the little girl, yeah, I'm
Shut up.
naked.
Look, try some soup and just calm down.
You put that strange syrup in your stomach.
I do. It's good for my bones.
Should I do the same?
You don't have any bones.
I did it with my mind, motherfucker.
How do you even talk?
Wow, this is, it's going in where it's not supposed to. What do you call this shit that you just put inside of me?
Campbell's soup.
I'm going to put do I put this in my ear?
Yeah, it's good food.
I'll step it up with my mind.
Coming to you live on video. It's the Video Mate. Trademark. Hi. Hey, everybody. I'm Video Mark, here to teach you about the Video Mate.
Video mate. It's where you go to mate with videos.
Hi, I've seen a vagina once. It was neat.
Hello, I am from Earth.
I just like to lie back sometimes and close my eyes and see the images that play.
Hey, girls.
Hey, girls.
Coffee's really cool, but I'm really more...
Really? Are you more what? No, wait, finish your sentence. Come on. What were you more of? Wait, are we just a bunch of guys talking to each other on video?
I like to talk to guys and dance. The disco dance.
I'm good after dark. That's because I've got a massive beard. You know what that means?
It means...
It means that cool sweater you're wearing, dude. I like sweaters.
Oh, but I prefer ties.
I'm not wearing a tie. They're for fucking squares. As you can see, I'm business in the front, party in the back, and that's all I care about.
I'm just party all the time, actually. I just spend a lot of time partying. Anyone want to get high? I've seen.
Is this where we came for the free donuts? I haven't seen the coffee service yet, and I'm a little disappointed.
I just really want companionship. Someone that I can share my thoughts with and my...
Are there any girls here at all? Or is it just a bunch of dudes?
You just come in, sit down, and...
Hey,
your rose.
bitches, I got a rose. Yeah! Check out my nuts.
Oh, we don't put the camera that low.
Damn big nuts, though.
We can't aim the camera that low.
Man, I'm telling you, fucking ties, man. They're absolutely stupid. And the only thing that they're good for? Well... I think they're just good for tying my hands to the bedstand and letting my boyfriend go to town on me.
Steven has an MBA. You wouldn't know it to talk to him, but he's got an MBA. You know what that means?
Hello. Hey, everybody. It's time to talk to you about filth food. Stuff your family full of whatever this shit is. Kids complaining? Fill their holes with this crap. Husband come home from a long day at work? I don't care. I had to talk to children all day. Just put it in your face hole already. Get out of my hair. Eat this filth food. It looks like food. It's made of garbage. I hate you. Come to this goddamn cafeteria, please.
Wow. Thank you all so very much for tuning into this broadcast day. And in particular, we'd like to thank all our generous supporters from our recent pledge drive who've helped us out. So we're just going to go ahead, thank all those people, because nothing else has gone wrong this entire thing. Everything has been totally seamless, especially those commercials. So let's talk about our generous sponsors.
Jorgen Winnick Forday is a new Patreon supporter.
Jacob Engberg Christensen, new Patreon supporter.
Wow, Tagrath for 6 months. One more trimester to sub baby.
Zippotrick Spectacular has subscribed for 5 months. Do we need to buy you guys a new clock?
CHS Future Gazer will love the one-way phone.
Terrible plan for 9 months. Oh geez, my water just broke when I saw you go live. Time to deliver the sub, baby.
Lady Lay has supported us for 5 months. Thank you, Lady Lay.
Ray Manicus for 37 months. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, Dragofur! That sounds like some cool technology.
Aberdasher for 14 months. The penultimate thrill ride. Woo!
Thank you to Megan Tew, who subscribed for 7 months. Less than 3.
Ring ring, what's that? It's Games and Ink, a new subscriber.
Kyra Corgi, subscribed for 3 months. Thank you, Kyra.
Steel Wolf 171, 10 months. That's almost not happening. Get out!
Armadillo Rampant for 4 months. Happy April Foot, y'all.
It's Ion Chow. I wonder what they'll bring to the show today.
Doc Samurai for 9 months. Just had my first sub, Babby. I think I'll name her Foot. Nah.
Octavian132 is a new subscriber. Thank you.
I hope that Lumlight will invest in my technology for 38 months. Happy April Lurk.
Orlantia for 8 months. Psychodynamic therapy uses the idea of a Faustian bargain to explain defense mechanism usually rooted in childhood that sacrifice elements of the self in order to form some sort of psychical survival for the neurotic, abandoning one's general feeling self.
Cool technology.
Cool technology.
MC Joyper.
Psychopaths for 6 months. Thank you.
Cat Pasta, brand new subscriber. I'd eat that.
Inca Blink for 4 months. Thank you.
Real Gamer Cow has subscribed for 39 months. Public access cable FTW.
Pinnacle Chaos for 26 months. Doug Fields told me to sub. He's not that bad of an influence as one would think.
Decrashior for 31 months. Why does cannibalistic corn sound so delicious?
Venerable Bead for 3 months. Local pandas were robbed. I demand a recount.
Acromatis, a new subscriber. Thank you.
Wow, a chiming fish for 6 months. I chose to believe that Seafoot is the local TV news station for Innsbruck.
Lunatic 93 for 4 months. May all your fools be April on this day.
47150N is a new subscriber. Good work, Sailor.
Gravity Pike is subbed or is pledged at the 36-month level, and for 36 months, it's as many as 312s.
CW3040 for 4 months. God damn it! Now I want to try muscle touch, but I'm going to touch my teeth. It's just not for dentists and God.
Larksacrosis is flying too close to the sun with that 7-month resub.
Bacon Fork. I think I know your brother. For 4 months, time for a nice and hot.
Hi, Zach Z. For 4 months, just when I was getting to the good part.
Jamesy and Jam for 4 months. Today is a lovely day.
Telenstray has subscribed for 24 months. COOLTECHNOLGY.
Skyfisher is just pledged at the 0 level. Welcome to Skyfisher.
Oh, Wabbajack for 15 months. Woo-wee!
8-Bit Unicorn is taking away a tote bag for a 6-month support.
Shamrocksheik for 39 months. Cool technology.
I got a new card for the Architect Unstructured playing to an Ocarina to summon the Ultra Congress from the sea.
A bear with upside for 2 months. Get off my show.
Samurai Tiger 19 is subscribed for 9 months. Thanks to all the laughs and taking my mind off my mono today. Get well, soldier.
Patty Melt's another new pledge drive supporter at the 0-month level. Welcome.
And thank you to LastResistance for 2 months.
FormerlyBoredGamer This LRL shift reached the Zeta level of awesome.
Nenluen for 7 months. Thank you.
I still got a bunch of cards to go through, so Abadolith, thanks for spending lots of money. Next time.
Get your details of 42 months. I was born in the 80s, but I missed out on community television where I live.
Kivina has subscribed for 6 months. Retro? No, it's Foot.
The Architect X with pledging at the 43-month level says, Seafoot is the only channel I get. I need a new radio.
Jaime Lesmats for 7 months. Cool technology.
Dog Trainer 89 has pledged at the mug level.
Derokin for 36 months. Love the streams. Thanks.
Just been handed another card that for all these bits. Thanks for the 16,242 bits. Earthen One, Captain Spam, Ignis Deus, Angry Optimist, Mario 42, Unturned Scry Flunge, Wonder Moo, Dooman 03, Pinacal Chaos, Asian Insect, Caleb Fire Dragon, Echo and Mog, FormerlyBoredGamer, Surflukes a Lot, Rocket John, Delta V, Real Gamer Cow, Shirts _ Pete's _ Simpson, Elemental Alchemist, Seraphina, CW3040, Lunar Eclipse 123, Admiral Mamo, Direct Zero, Nimrod XIV, and Flail Squared. You know what that is? That's some cool technology.
But you know what's even cooler technology? It turns out there were so many people giving bits that some of their names may have been cut off there. So I want to make sure we find out that all these people...
Wow!
Admiral Mamo again. Tokenata, Just Whatever, IDK, Simon Bigoth, Ruser Dragon, Tit Figment, Dumori, VM Kid, Rock Pusher, The Mad Punter, Forest Gaze, Magical Rider, W Nivik, Sauce Master 5000, Flannel Shirt Enthusiast, Malk, and Mr. Flip.
You'll all get CFUT calendars featuring none other than Buck Chudley.
Yay!
I'm naked.
Well, and now this.
Later tonight on CFUT, what will we find inside Mr. Wispy's Feelings Closet? Back from hiatus, it's the return of Gardening with Greg. You won't want to miss tonight's episode of Boat. All your burning questions will be answered on Quasario's Astro News. And after the watershed, it's Late Night Superfuck with Quint and Lulu. But first, this.